Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. You guys type in the chat and let me know if you can see me on the screen and you can hear me. It is Wednesday evening, February 4th, 2015, a little after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Joe Batron. I will be your host this evening. Lindsay has gotten the flu and she's not feeling well, so I'll be running solo this evening, which means I'm going to move a little bit faster, give you guys some little tidbits. I do like the interaction back and forth in the chat. So for those of you that are viewing, I see we've got 3 or 4 viewers. If you guys can sign in the chat and you want to ask questions, that's what we're here for. We're here to show you the opportunity to work from home with the zNz Solutions team. I'm going to tell you about myself, how I tell you about the company, how the programs, the advertising programs work, and how we can make money with that, and how the business works. Okay, awesome. Laura and Jennifer and Amy, everybody can see me. Hopefully you can hear me as well. All right, I did a quick little intro. This will be recorded so that if you do have any of your people that come in after the fact and want to see it, you can actually send them to this. One of the benefits of being part of the zNz Solutions team and having the system is that you get your own personal link that you can invite people to come watch this broadcast right here, and they can actually ask questions in real time. We can answer that for them about the business. Just kind of another way we try to help you out. Like I said, normally there'll be 2 or 3 of us on here. Sherry has church on Wednesday nights, and Lindsay hit me a few hours ago and said that the flu's running through the house and she felt like a truck ran her over, and I told her we'd just take care of business for her. So again, I'm sorry I'm live, my daughter, but yeah, your phone's over there. Anyways, pardon the interruption. As I was saying, that's part of what this is about. We kind of all work together trying to help each other succeed. No, this isn't any kind of multi-level marketing type program or anything like that. Basically, you work for yourself, but we all get together and help each other. I'll get into a little bit more of how this business works and the skills sets that you're going to learn and how this is going to actually progress for you and why we work together. Look at this as a long-term opportunity. So I don't know about you. I don't like making money just one time. I want to make money multiple times. Good evening, Corey. If you want Corey, you can, if you have an opportunity. Corey's one of the leaders. I'm going to use Corey as a little bit of an example tonight, and this is another part of this business of working with people is I brought Corey into zNz about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and he was just one of those guys that grabbed the hold of it and dug in and learned and was consistent and followed kind of my lead. He listened to what I've already done, and that's part of what we're here for. This isn't just about you going to work at home making money. This is about us working together as a unit to help you make money from home so you can actually build a lifestyle. I was, give you a little bit of background on myself. I was in the real estate business for 12 years. I was licensed in life and health insurance and variable annuities. I've done merchant services. I grew up in the restaurant industry. I've done quite a few different things. I've always been really, really ambitious, so I've always kind of gone after what it is that I wanted to achieve. I was working for a company I'd been with for about 7 years and worked for a few different locations that they had. And I had just gotten fed up and had a disagreement one evening, and I walked out the door saying, that's it. This will be the last time I ever clock out, last time I ever work for anybody else. Kind of had a real liberating feeling when I walked out the door, just kind of breath of fresh air and relief. That stress from when you're doing things that you don't like or you don't want to do or you're not where you want to be in your life or you don't see yourself heading in that direction. And I was like, like I said, I felt great. I felt liberated. I got in the truck and I was driving home and I pulled up in the driveway and all of a sudden this wave came over me and it was reality, and said, good move, genius. Now what are you going to do? And, that was actually before I ever found anything like this. I didn't quit my job because of zNz. I quit my job about 1 year before I ever found zNz. I had done various things and I was trying to build a website, and I had always kind of seen different ads and things of these guys making money online. And I'm just like everybody else. You're skeptical, but when I say that I was skeptical, is I would say cautious is probably more of a better way to put it, because I knew that these guys were able to make money online. And just, it's one of those things of, okay, which one of these programs are real? What do you believe? What do you not believe? Where do you spend your time? How much money is it going to cost? Things of that nature. So I had, like I said, I knew that, you could see the internet growing, over the years and things progressing there. I was listening to Tony Robbins the other day, talking with Frank Kern, and he said there's currently 2 billion people on the internet, and in the next several years there's going to be up to 6 billion people on the internet. So it's not hard to see how business is going to progress and things are going to move more towards a digital era, because it opens up the entire world. I was just chatting with some people in Perth, Australia, yesterday, on the other side of the planet. They're like 14-hour difference in time, and we can sit there and chat with them, go right back and forth through different platforms in Facebook and so on and so forth. So you could, like I said, I knew that there was a way to do it. I just didn't know how they were doing it. And I came across this on Twitter actually one day. I was trying to figure out how are they building these big Twitter accounts, and what's the significance of it, and how does it benefit you. And as I was researching the marketing stuff, I was building a t-shirt website, and I came across a tweet that said, "Got no scratch to get started? Check out Scratch Marketing." Now, as I told you, I had quit my job a year before that, so I was kind of getting little odd jobs here and there, and scrambling around trying to find something I could latch onto that was going to work. And I clicked on the link, and it led me to a presentation that wasn't live like this. It was just a simple little page that said, "Hey, if you're looking for an honest, legit way to make money, where you don't have to spend a ton of cash out of your pocket, there's no products or packages or things to buy and sell, and there's no volume points and things of that nature, and you don't have to recruit people, and get 10 levels deep and all that crap, and get paid in about 8 weeks down the road." I wasn't looking for something like that. I had seen a lot of different multi-level marketing companies and Amway and things of that nature. When you're looking to make money, you need to be able to touch money quickly. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are accustomed to at least, once a week or once every 2 weeks, or depending on the type of job or business that you have, you may be more accustomed. I grew up in the restaurant business. When I was bartending and waiting tables, I was able to touch cash daily. When I was cooking, as a chef, I got paid once every week or once every 2 weeks. So, but when you're in a situation like that, and I had seen so many different companies that I didn't want to get involved in another product company where I had to sell people's products and services and things of that nature. At least lotions, potions, soaps, or the latest, greatest diet pill or whatever. This just did not excite me. So, I found something that, and this is pretty much just digital in nature, and as you probably have seen us advertising, it's pretty much just advertising. It's word of mouth. I don't have anything to sell you. I don't have a package or anything like that. Again, the company that we work for is called, well, actually, I didn't even get into that part of it. I'm going to do a little something different this evening. Give me a moment, and I do apologize for being a little bit, I had a very, very busy day, and I wasn't planning on carrying this myself. We usually do it a little bit differently when I have a partner here, and she's the main speaker. I'll come in and do an intro. So I'm kind of playing it a little bit by ear here, but I want to make sure I have some windows open and some things to show you about the company that we work for. All right, that's where we're going to go from there and there. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here in just a couple of moments. So I'm flipping through and finding the right spots. All right. Okay. All right. Once again, what I'm going to do this evening, I'm going to use I have a little bit of a PowerPoint presentation. It's going to take me 2 or 3 minutes. It's not going to be very long. As I said, we're going to kind of cut this a little bit shorter this evening. But I'm going to run through a little bit of a PowerPoint that I'm playing around with as a little bit of an intro and help explaining the business. Due to that this is recorded, and there's a few people that are watching that may not have seen anything like this before and doesn't understand the business and how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I didn't want to do that. Okay. Can you guys see? Actually, you guys do. Okay, awesome. Let me stop this so that we don't have an echo in here. This is the chat and where you guys are at. So make sure that you're asking any kind of questions or making any comments in here. I'll pop back and forth and check it out. I want to jump into what this company is all about. Oh, 1 second. Okay, hopefully, sorry about that delay there. I thought I had stopped the video, but apparently it hadn't stopped yet. Okay, awesome. Let's come back over here. All right, as I said, we're going to jump into a quick little PowerPoint. I'm going to explain the company and the industry and how things are evolving and what we do. We're internet advertising agents. This is going to be an overview of the position. The position is for an internet advertising referral agent. We work from home. We get started 100% free. I'm actually going to show you that tonight. You have a couple different options. I'll get into that as we progress along. You can make multiple payments from $20 up to $140. There's multiple options there as well we can explore later. The company does pay out daily. A little bit about myself. As I was telling you, I was in a real estate business for 12 years, merchant services, life and health insurance. I've had many of my own independent businesses. I've always been associated with some type of sales and marketing for over 27 years. So I've taken that upon myself to give back, and I'm not getting paid to do this. As I said, I don't have anything to sell you or anything this evening. This is something that I give back, and I try to help and teach people so that we can work together over a longer period of time. This is kind of the front end of this business. If you've never done any type of advertising online or anything of that nature, this is where you start learning about the business that you can take and apply to different products and services and companies as you progress and you want to take it a little bit further. I've been working online for close to 4 years. I've built several websites. I do graphic design, been involved in affiliate marketing, direct sales organizations. I've personally signed up over 1,800 people with our promotions company, zNz. I've trained thousands of people to work from home and help them successfully earn an income. Working with this company online is by far one of the easiest businesses that I've ever worked. And I want to rephrase that. I should probably type that over. This is one of the simplest businesses that I've ever worked. It's extremely simple. It's not very difficult. It's not always easy. If it was extremely easy, and I don't mean that you have to have any kind of skill sets. What I mean by the easy part of it, or sometimes it's not as easy as it sounds, is that people are skeptical and we doubt ourselves. Those are the two biggest challenges that you're going to have in this business. Okay, everybody here, or at least that's on our team, has already gone through this process. They've signed up for the trial offers. They're part of the team. They're working. Here we are on a Wednesday night. We're all together, as a unit. We're dedicating ourselves to this business. We also do Sunday nights. We do team training where it's not like a presentation of this nature. We basically get into, what do you need help with? We help you create advertisements. We help you with, setting up websites and learning different outlets and how to get to more people in less time. You just need basically, basic internet skills and computer skills with this. If you can copy and paste and check your emails, and this is something that you can do. Not going to be any hype. Like I said, there's no sales pitch. There's nothing to buy or sell. It's an opportunity to work with the promotions. Advertising online, you can make $50, $100, $200 a day when you bring business in, and we can get paid on a daily basis. The times and technology are always changing and evolving. This is especially true in the advertising industry. It's predicted that online advertising, including mobile ads, will overtake all other forms of advertising by the year 2016. People are now using TiVo and DVRs to record their favorite TV shows. They skip over TV commercials, or they're going online to catch up. Traditional advertising is not as effective as it once was. Now, major companies spend billions of dollars on advertising annually. They're having to use the internet to gain leads for new customers. These companies are also willing to pay people like you and I out of their advertising budgets to post ads to bring them customers. They put out trial offers. It's called affiliate marketing. These are some recognizable household names: GoDaddy, Netflix, Gamefly, Discover Card. Equifax is one of the credit reporting companies, creditreport.com. These companies are advertising on the internet looking for more business. They put out trial offers because they know that a larger percentage of the people that try them out will actually keep them. So zNz has come along. Actually, I'll get to that part there of working with zNz. Let me cover this real quick here. As an online advertising referral agent, there's no selling, no cold calls, there's nothing to buy. There's no experience needed. We have a complete training website and support. You get one-on-one coaching. We're going to set you up with a turnkey marketing system. You work on your own schedule. As we said, you can get paid daily, and you can actually start as soon as today. All right? This is where we jump into, we teach you how to get ads out to thousands of people using free advertising to get started on Craigslist. There's hundreds of classifieds. As I mentioned, I found this on Twitter. Most of you probably seen this through Facebook and you know, the zNz Solutions team. And Pinterest is another one of those opportunities. And there's actually there's thousands of ways to get advertising out on the internet. We've got a proven marketing system, like I said, with the complete training and support. Most of our agents can begin making money within the first 24 to 48 hours. Is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. We don't guarantee anything because we really don't know what you're going to do, how seriously you're going to take this. Some people want to treat it like a hobby and do it casually. You'll make money on a casual basis. If you want to treat this like a business and treat it like it's your job, and you're going to dedicate a specific amount of time that you're going to work for yourself and your family as you would for another company, you're going to find results that are going to come really, really quickly. Let me jump in here, and doesn't look like there's any new comments there. Okay, now when you guys get started, and this is actually off of my page here, I tried flipping into the system and the graphics weren't showing up, so I'm going to link in to the different companies from here. Now, at this point in time, you should have gone through and seen an information page that said, put your name and email in, which is called the capture. That captures people's information. We're going to set you up with something like that as well. And then it takes you to a video overview and a presentation with the steps to get started. The first company that we work for is called zNz1. So if you click on step 1 at the bottom of the video page, it's going to take you to the parent company is zNz, Zip Not a Zilch, LLC. They're located in Wichita Falls, Texas. They started July 14th of 2007. They launched their website, and it's an incentive website. They give companies incentive. They say, listen, we have thousands and thousands of agents that are advertising on the internet and bringing in hundreds of thousands of people to visit our website. The incentive, they're going to get a tremendous amount of exposure by bringing their trial offers and advertising them on the website and paying commissions. zNz never charges us anything to sign up with them. You're going to go down here to the bottom, and you're going to just basically put in an email address. That's all it takes to become an agent with this company. It's like I said, there's no charge, there's no monthly fees, there's no packages or anything to buy. You put in your email address. If you are going in and signing up for the first time, make sure that it says you're referring by a user ID and whatever the ID number is. It may not necessarily be me. It depends on who invited you here. Every single agent that signs up gets their own ID. As you can see, mine is 445250. So when you sign up, you're going to get your own agent ID number right after you put your email address in here. And this is the number that you're going to use when you put into our system. Because a lot of people want to know, well, how do they know that I did the advertising and I referred that person? Because you're going to have your own ID number, you're going to have your own link once you sign up, and then anybody that you refer to this program is going to have your referral link right here. Now, the way we get paid, there's several different options. The majority of the people are going to use PayPal. As I said, this is an incentive website. They're saying, what's my incentive to sign up with zNz and be an agent for them and do a couple of trial offers so that we're qualified and we bring money into the company and everybody gets paid. My incentive is cash money. So zNz1 pays out $20 per referral, as you can see when you hold it over here. All right, cash is deposited right into your PayPal account with no fees. This is paid out daily. So any deals that I get today, I say, hey, pay me, and tomorrow morning in my PayPal account, it's $20 per referral. Plus, they're giving a $5 bonus, so it's $25 is deposited into your account. Now, if you'd like to receive a check, you have to have 2 referrals minimum. You'll get $20 per referral. You should get the $5 bonus as well. They go out once a week, and they get mailed out to your address. Payza is another company that is $20 as well. Cash is deposited into your Payza account. It's like PayPal. It's not as large. It's not as popular. And I found that PayPal has extremely outstanding customer service. So anytime I've ever had any issues, they've taken care of it immediately. Very professional organization. So like I said, 95% or higher choose PayPal so they can be paid. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. I already have one, so I'm not going to fill in an email address down there and create a duplicate. All right. When you log in, when you sign into your zNz account, you're going to, basically just put in your personal information. We do send in a copy of our ID before we can get paid, so you have to verify your identity. You have to be doing this on a computer using Firefox, and you have to be doing this on a home internet connection. And the reason being is that zNz's promise to companies like Equifax and creditreport.com, Gamefly, is that they make sure it's a real person, it's a unique person that's signing up each time. Okay, so that they're bringing them somebody that's totally different, that is going to check out their product or service. You're not required to keep anything. Here's the one. Actually, let me cover a couple little things while I am here. As you can see, I have PayPal selected where I get cash deposited in there. I found this company on April 28th of 2012, a little around 9 p.m. When I came across it. This is just basically who referred me there. The 445250, this is where you're going to find, once you sign in on your status page, this is where you're going to find your agent ID number here at the end. And just a quick little, I don't want to go too far down here. I was showing you, or I was telling you earlier, my total referrals in the time that I've worked for this company, I'm coming on 3 years, I'm just short about 3 months, or 2 months, is 1,833 people that I've signed up for zNz1. So, it works. It's just basically simple copy and paste and ads, telling people about the website. For zNz1, they ask you to get one offer credit to qualify one time for the program. As you can see, I found it a little bit before midnight, and we were talking about skepticism, and I wanted to make sure that it was real. I wanted to make sure there was a real person on the other end of the line, which you guys see me live right here on the video. Normally there's 3 or 4 of us, like I said. We also are on Facebook. You can connect with the people that invited you to this in the whole 9 yards. So a little after midnight, I shot an email out to the guy, and I said, hey, I'm interested in doing this, but I want to talk to somebody, or I want to make sure it's real before I do this. And he shot me an email back with his phone number. He lives out in Seattle, and said, sure, man. He said, you can give me a call if you'd like, or, however you want. We can chat online. I gave him a call, and I talked to him and found out, yeah, it's real. You got to, it still work. There's some little nuances that you need to learn, which is where we come in and the benefit of the team. But a little bit after midnight, 12:39 a.m., I did my trial offer, and I got my 1 credit. Now, they've changed a little bit. Back when I did that, each offer was 1 credit. What they've brought in more offers and made it more available for people to do so. They're not a full 1 credit anymore. Here's a little trick right here. Right above the page numbers here, click cost, and then click refresh. What that's going to do is bring all the free and low-cost offers to the first page. Now, I told you guys you can start this absolutely free. You never pay zNz anything. You put in your email address, and you've got an account, and you've got an agent number. They do ask you to do a couple of these trials and get 1 credit. However, if you look over here, this trial right here is free, and it's a half a credit. You hold your mouse over the offer, it's going to pop a little window open. It says get your free credit score in 3 minutes. With a successful enrollment in the trial. This is basically, this says there's no time on this one. Typically, these are about 7 days, and what they ask you to do is they ask you to try it out for 80% of the time. So they say, listen, you don't have to keep this unless you like it and you want to keep it, but at least try it out for 5 days, and if you don't, then you can cancel it and you're not charged. I'm just going to run right across the board here. This one's 0.20, so we got 0.5 here, 0.20 is 0.7, it's free. This is my life identity. And again, this is just something, it's a little 7-day trial here. It's free. Check it out. Shows you how their identity protection is. You get your 0.20 credit. Now you're at 0.70, and you walk right over here. Everybody should know Gamefly if you have kids or you play video games and you know about Gamefly. This is 0.30 as well, and it's free. Basically, this is going to be a 30-day trial for 1 month. You sign up for Gamefly. You order a couple of games. They send them out. You let the kids play them, or if you're like me, you're a big kid, you play the games yourself. And then you send them back, and if you like the service, keep it. If you don't, cancel it, then you're not charged. Right there, I just basically showed you putting in an email address and doing these 3 little trials right here, which shouldn't take you more than about 10 to 15 minutes. You've now you're qualified for life. You never ever have to do another trial again. You can see I did mine back in April 29th of 2012. I've never had to do another one yet. I make $25 every time I refer somebody to this program here, and they can start 100% free. So, you know, that's found the money. All you're basically doing is putting out ads and you're spreading the word. You're telling people about a good thing. I'm not selling you any one of these companies. I'm not telling you what trials to do. I'm showing you what trials can be done and what are being done by other people. Even if you didn't have these right here and you just had to do a couple little trials, these are $1. You know what I mean? It's like they're just discounted little trials. Video Stripe is watching movies online, you know. If you have kids that want to do that, you protect your ID, .20, Gillette razors, you know, it's $2. So this isn't, you know, you're not paying a ton of money yet. It gives you a business that you can continue to work. Because here I am going on 3 years, and I'm able to make money on this almost on a daily basis for my completed referrals that can actually do this 100% free. Okay, so that's basically one of the businesses with one of the advertising platforms with the company. Now, if you want to make more money, which, you know, I did when I got started here, I said, listen, if you do, you know, both of the programs, which is actually step 2 here, the second program we work called zNz Big Cash. Now, this is optional. You need to be involved in Big Cash in order to get on the zNz Solutions team. If you want access to all of our information, you've got to realize that zNz provides all this, and they don't charge you a dime. They charge you $0. They only make their money from these companies advertising on here and paying commissions when people do the trial offers. The same thing with systems like this that we're going to be setting you up with. These aren't free. We actually pay for these. This is actually mine, the zNz Solutions team, that the system that you're watching right here. Laura, I'm not sure if I'm still blinking in and out or if it's my microphone or my voice influx or what have you. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. I'll hold the mic a little bit closer right now. But as I was saying, that zNz doesn't charge you anything. So we've got to do a couple of more trials. This program here at zNz Big Cash pays out $60 base. Okay, $60 cash goes into your PayPal account, and then each month they pay out a bonus. It's 25% this month, which is another $15. So they're going to pay out $75 on this program right here. zNz Big Cash. You sign up basically the same way. It's free to sign up. Put in your email address. It's going to recognize your email address and ask if you want to connect it to accounts zNz1 over here and zNz Big Cash, and you're going to check yes. And you're probably, I think you got to put your password in again, and then these 2 accounts are linked. All right, I'm going to go ahead and log into Big Cash as well. Here we are. Okay, you can see that right a little bit after midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, after I did that other trial on zNz1, I signed up for zNz Big Cash. You have a different agent ID number there, so if you are signing up for both of them, you're going to need to get this number here on the end. You'll need to grab that. Yours will probably be a 7-digit number. There's a little under 500,000 people that signed up when I got in a few years ago. Now there's over 1 million people that have actually signed up with the company. So that's actually what that number represents. So you'll have a 7-digit number for yourself there. Big Cash, they pay out a little bit more money, so we've got to do a little bit more offers. As you can see, I did some smaller 0.15, 0.15. You have to get the 1 credit. So it ended up taking me like 6 or 7 different offers here. I actually went a little bit over in getting that credit. But you can do the same thing. You want to click cost, click refresh. Now, if you use free trials on zNz1 to get that started, you can't use the same one. So let's take these 3 out that we used there. Okay, there's still a free trial here. I want to point something out to you. Make sure that you are reading these trial offers. I don't discourage free grant money, but I don't encourage it either. If you look, you want to make sure that this company right here pre-authorizes the first month. So make sure it's not something like that on free grant money on this free trial. It's still a good company. They're not going to push the charge through. If you cancel it, you're not going to lose any money. But make sure, because a lot of people get caught by surprise because they don't actually read it. We're not hiding anything here. This is a real business. We pay taxes by federal law. Whenever you reach $600, you have to turn in a W-9 in order to continue working with the company, and you're responsible for paying your own taxes. As I said, we turn in our ID. They verify our identity to make sure we're a real person. We're not somebody that's bringing in, trying to do a repeat or anything like that. They're protecting the companies that are paying out this money. All these companies, every time somebody does a trial, they pay a commission to zNz, which is how zNz operates. That's how they can pay you $100 per deal, because people are going to do, some of these trials here. As we said, we already did these 3, so we can't really do those. You could do a free trial here. You could check on, these prices vary. This is VZ Auctions. This is a free credit score right here. That's a free trial. This is $1 for creditreport.com. This is has something to do with Walmart coupons. Another $1 there. The video stripe I showed you, my protection, Gillette razors. Very, very minimal. I spent $15 total, and it gave me a business that pays me $100 every time I get these referral completions, over and over and over again. I've never ever had to do any more trials. You can see right here, since 2012, I did them one time. Again, I spent $15. If you really go down through here, you can probably get it done for around $10, $12 nowadays with the trials that are on here, depending, Disney Books, Dr. Seuss, Elmo, the Real Player Cloud. This Fresh Smoke has been a really popular one that's being done here lately. Also got Disney Movie Club. This is 0.45, this Pimsleur language program. That's been very, very popular. It is $10, but it's almost half your credits. So you can actually knock it out quickly if you just said, hey, listen, I go to lunch and spend $20. I can spend $20 on myself and my business. So that's basically how that works, the 2 different programs that we have. I'm going to pop into the chat here. Amy can hear fine. Okay, cool. Is there anybody that has any questions? We're about 40 minutes into it. Like I said, I'm going to cut it a little bit short tonight. It's just myself. How was the presentation? Did it make a little bit of sense, being able to see the visuals and the little PowerPoint presentation? Any other questions that anybody has? All right, I'm back here. Last comment was Amy can hear fine. Is anybody have any questions? How was the presentation? Did it make sense to you? Is everybody sleeping? Got a few people here, but I'm not getting any comments. Somebody give me some feedback. Thank you, Amy. All right, guys. Like I said, we're going to cut a little bit short. I can smell these chicken wings that my daughter's whipped up there. They smell amazing, and I'm definitely ready for some of them. Any questions? Anything I can help you guys with? Awesome. Glad you're always learning there, Deborah. That's what it's all about. Okay, awesome. My buddy Will, I'll be able to introduce you guys to him, to the group here shortly. He's just getting things started. He was watching the presentation. Glad you're able to make it, bro. We'll get together and do some training here shortly and help you out get rolling. And that's really what it's all about, folks. It's just, it's people helping. We're all here to make money, but it's really, we're helping these companies get potential customers. We're helping zNz bring in money for the company. We're helping them expand their advertising. It enables me to help people like yourself, as well as you to help other people that need something like this. It enables us to get paid cash daily and take care of our families in the process. So thank you guys all for coming out this evening. It was a pleasure. If there aren't any other questions, thank you for the comment on the PowerPoint. I was just kind of messing around with that. I've actually I'm going to make a new video, and I've been changing some things up. That was actually a PowerPoint that I did a little over a year and a half ago. Well, it's 2015 already. I did that sometime in 2013 is when I did that PowerPoint. But I've added some different things in there, and I want to put some new stuff in as well. But thank you guys for coming out. You've been awesome. For those of you that are already in the team, I'll catch you inside. And the next team meeting for training will be Sunday evening, or you guys can invite, well, also, you can invite your guests to come back this time next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yes, that was for you, little fox, Amy. You guys have a wonderful night. It was a pleasure.